Hello everybody. I'm going to work on the middle field a little more, get it more prepped for us getting irrigation on it. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to rake this area here. So we drug all this already, but we got a bunch of branches that fell and just some random stuff out here that I want to be able to rake up. What we're going to use is this landscape rake that goes on the tractor. So I got it hooked up already. This one's kind of cool because it actually has a ripper bar here, but we don't pin it in place. We just let it kind of free float because we don't need to do any ripping right now. So I said go ahead and get it raked. I said we'll rake up all this stuff, all the stuff back here, all those branches. I gotta get that pipe out of the way. So got a little bit of time before it gets dark, so we'll go ahead and get this done. So I'll give you a little example of what we got to rake up, a little bit closer view of it. This is where that tree fell down that we cleaned up, cut up, got out of here. So I'll show you, like I said, I'll show you a little before and after of what the landscape rake does. So like I said, let's go ahead and get it done. So I've made a couple passes through here. One issue I'm running into is these trees overhanging. I can't get the tractor underneath there unless I scrape it up. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and spend some time and trim them up some. This one, that one out there is hanging really low, so I can't even drive under it or get close to it. So been meaning to do it for a while, trim them up. So I think I'll go ahead and do it now. So I go ahead and get it all raked. I got a couple of these trees cut down, trimmed up. You see kind of a lot clearer path through here for the tractor to run. I've been meaning to do this for a while, get this all cleaned up, just because when we run our fence down through here, we're gonna want to run a cement truck and stuff, so I need to do it anyways. And we'll probably end up taking this tree down, maybe these two, when we get to the point of maybe before we do the fence, just because this is the one that broke and wiped out part of that tree. So I think it's only time before it goes ahead and falls that way, because that's where all the weight is now. And then this one is pretty much dead. You see just a few of the limbs up there have leaves on them, so this side's all dead. So it'd probably be good just to get them out before we come in here and set the fence, and then they go and destroy the fence or something. But once we get our fence through here too, what we'll be able to do is we'll put the irrigation pipe along it. So once I get it is cleaned up enough, we're going to go ahead and put the irrigation pipe more out here, just so we can work in there and get that fence. So, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and get the grappler on the tractor to be able to get those branches off. I was just throwing them over. You see I threw that pile over. The cows will go over there and eat all the leaves off those, but these branches are actually fairly heavy, and I'm having a tough time getting them over the fence. So we'll just get the grappler on it and grab them and haul them off and put them down where we're gonna burn them later, but they could go eat the leaves off there. But we do have a few more trees I'm gonna limb up before we do that, so let's go over there and get those limbed up. Well, got all these trees cut down. See, these ones are some pretty big branches here. Eventually we'll maybe trim them up a little bit better, trim the other side too, get a little more proportional, get a lot of the dead stuff that's up there down, just clean them up. They look a lot better when you get all that dead stuff off. So now we got a nice clear path through here to be able to rake through here and be able to get our fence in here. So please like, subscribe, leave us a comment.